Hey, it'd be cool? A box that you plug in, push a button, and then you'd be self-hosting an entire suite of personal services. So things like streaming media to your TV, storing all of your files, videos, and photos, and having a private and fully local assistant that has knowledge about all of this data that you can tap into at any time. You know what else would be cool? A phone that closely integrates with the box and serves as both its key and a remote control to all the magical goodness that's contained within. Excuse me, coming through. Don't mind me. Just gonna, just gonna put this here. So that's the idea behind Breezy, the project I'm about to start on. But you might be wondering why. Why, oh, why? Well, a lot of cloud services that have become super essential to our lives. They're really convenient, and when things are going right, they're completely hassle free and out of mind. But the concern is when things don't go right. Maybe the company has a data breach and they lose that last piece of data that someone needed to steal your identity. Or maybe they need to show better financial results, so they decide to jack up the price. And that free tier you've been using, yeah, it's gone now, so you can either pay up or spend the next 2 weekends migrating your stuff off of their service. While it might seem like I'm being a little dramatic, I've actually lost count to the number of times that these sorts of things have happened to me over the last decade or so. And the frequency of the occurrences have been actually getting worse, not better. So maybe like 6 years ago, I started self-hosting my own things. And while I do think it's a better option for anyone who can spare the time and is actually interested in the technical side of it, the services themselves are still usually downgrades from anything that you can find online. Given that technical burden and inconvenience, I think it's pretty safe to say that the vast majority of people really don't have much interest in self-hosting today. But instead of just succumbing to the service providers and being totally reliant on their oftentimes financial motives, I want an alternative to exist. Some other option for people, something that prioritizes an easy setup with minimal maintenance and a very solid user experience. I'm going to be building Breezy in public, and it's going to be fully open source. I'm guessing it'll probably be like 1 to 2 years before it's usable, and a few more to make it actually as pleasant as I'm picturing. The first step is going to be to set up a solid foundation by getting an operating system in place. And for that, I'm going to be building pretty much a fully custom user interface for it, so that's going to take some time. Once that's in place, I'm going to start on the core feature set, so things like file storage, media playback, and everyone's favorite, a wonderful AI assistant to tie it all together. If at that point the project is still going strong, I have a bunch of other ideas for expansion, so things like smart home integrations and fitness tracking stuff. But I gotta draw a line somewhere, so if you'd like to follow along and see how it's made, I'll be releasing roughly 1 to 2 videos per week to both YouTube and Odyssey that are going to cover the coding process. I've also made this very fancy website that houses write-ups for all the different technologies I'll be using, as well as some helpful things for tracking its progress and seeing what sort of work's coming up. The URL for it is currently breezy.zenitini.dev. I do believe that's about it, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next devlog.